position. Some of the most consequential legislations, even in this country, are born out of lived experience of some of the legislators. Mm-hmm. In 2006, a celebrated law that is still in our books until today was enacted. Mm-hmm. The law is called the Sexual Offences and Crimes Act, I believe. Who championed that law? The current Supreme Court Justice Njoki Ndung'u. By 2006, Kenya had been independent for nearly almost 40 years, if I'm not wrong. There was about 43 thereabouts.
Years, yes. Mm-hmm.
We had almost 9 parliaments by the time that parliament was in place.
Yes.
There had never been any law of that nature until that time. Why am I using this example? Women tend to be the biggest victims of sexual violence in our society. It took the deliberate thinking, mobilizing, planning, organizing by a female legislator in the National Assembly. For that, it doesn't matter that it was one, but it took the thinking, the mobilization, the organization of a female legislator to get that law into office. Why? Because that's a reality that is lived and experienced by the ladies. Today, there's a bill that is pending in Parliament called Assistive Reproductive Technology Bill. Guess who is the champion of that bill?
A lady.
Honorable Millie Mabona. Why again? Because we live in a society where it is the women that bear the brunt when issues of struggle with conception happen.
Yes.
The natural default is that people will assume it is the woman who is not able to conceive, even if that is not always the case. Again, why is that example important? Because this is a reality that the women live. And therefore, there is no surprise that it is a woman who is championing such a law in Parliament. And I'm using those examples to also say that the women in Parliament who are in those positions are actually doing something, and they're doing